So this video is just going to take you through what you need to do for the RE task with Minecraft, and then I'll just talk about the criteria so you know the goals that you're heading for. So this is what we're really looking at. Do you know the significance of Passover to the Jewish faith? Do you know about life at the time of Jesus? Can you demonstrate personal writing? Can you show that you can use sources and research to guide creative writing? And this is the big one. Do you show understanding that our faith as Christians is shaped from our Jewish traditions through Jesus? So we're looking now at our formation. And while the question doesn't link with that, it's by you understanding the Jewish traditions that you can bring those into looking at our Christian ones. So the task has three parts. The first one is you use the Minecraft world so that you can immerse yourself in there. You can see the terrain. You can go on the journey as the character. And while you're there, you'll be researching. So we'll extend beyond the Minecraft world to give you some actual knowledge and actual facts about life at the time of Jesus, the Passover. And then finally, you're going to use these two, your experience here and the research, to shape your diary entries. So the first one is the Minecraft world and the research. Now you need to make sure you're taking note of the environment, housing, clothing, because when you look around, this is what your character is living in. So while your diary entry isn't describing what you see, it allows you to have some idea of what their life was like, and then you can show that in your writing. And this is what we look at. It's the cognitive word to apply. So we're asking you to use your knowledge and your understanding. So your knowledge of life at the time of Jesus, your understanding of the world that they lived in, to apply it to a circumstance or a particular situation, which is writing as character. So we need you to apply what you understand to write personally. So now this is the third step, the creation of the diary entries. And there are three diary entries that you'll use the research for. So the first one is daily life, the second one looks at the journey, and the final one looks at Passover. And you'll notice that the Minecraft is divided into 3 days. So that will help you as well to see where each diary entry starts and finishes. So the first one is all about life in Galilee. Now you need to show your knowledge and understanding of daily life. So think about religion, your family, father's work, responsibilities. So what errands did you have to do? What food are you eating? Make sure you're using the scrolls, and please remember, diary writing is not just listing. You need to be giving us some personal insight as though we are seeing the world through this character's eyes. Diary entry 2 is now you and your family are on a journey. So this is a big deal for people going to Jerusalem. They're moving from their little city and they are walking their way to Jerusalem, which is the big city of the time. So you need to be thinking about the dangers and experience as they walk from the village. Now, you think about the terrain. The shepherd will tell you about different dangers that are out there. Also, give some insight into how your character's feeling about going to Passover. This is one of the most important festivals for Jewish people. How are they feeling about that, and how are they feeling about going to Jerusalem for the first time? And again, don't just list what you do in your Minecraft world, because that isn't creative writing. That is just being able to list facts. So that's pure knowledge. There's no understanding being shown in that. And your last one is all about the Passover festival. So you need to tell us about the meal you're celebrating. Remember, as the youngest, you have a special role. And so talking about that will show understanding, and then also linking it into the symbols and the rituals and why they're important to you as a Jewish person. So there's a lot of opportunity to be showing knowledge and understanding, but please don't fall in the trap of just telling us what you did in Minecraft, because that is not the task. So you'll sort of seen in the booklet, there's these little stop signs all the way through. That's where you need to sit and think, have I done these things? If you haven't, do them now before you move on. It just makes the end of the assessment so much easier. And again, this is a research task, so just like your history one, bibliography is needed. And that is from the scrolls. And if you go to the big tower at the end, it will give you all of this information, but you need to be handing in a bibliography. It's something that you're going to need all the way through school. So let's get into the habit of doing that now. So it just becomes second nature. Biggest thing, what do you need to do to show us excellence? Very simply, there's two strands. Knowledge is the first one. So there's that apply word. You can take your knowledge and understanding and apply it to the diary entries. So you need to demonstrate thorough understanding through detailed descriptions of the roles and relationships. So you'll see detailed descriptions. Nowhere in there are you listing. Nowhere in there are you just telling us every step that you did. You need to describe feelings, insight, actions. And you'll see there, that's for diary 1 and 2. And this one brings in diary entry 3, where you're talking about Passover and expressing the significance to the Jewish faith. Now, if you don't put that in there, you haven't actually done this criteria. So again, it's thorough and it's detailed, but there is that key part about the elements and the significance. So that's a main thing that we're looking for in those criteria. The other strand is skills. So you can create 3. If you only write 2, you've not done the task, and they are imaginative and reflective. That means that you're using your language, using all those language features, emotive language, similes, senses, to really show that you can write personally as a character. And then this one, you've made effective use of the sources. So when your teacher reads it, they know that you've gone beyond just walking through MineCraft. You're actually using information and research to guide your writing. You have a bibliography that's accurately referenced, and your booklet was complete. By just doing an accurate bibliography and a complete booklet, you've got 2 ticks out of 3 in the A column. So it's really important. These are 2 very easy ticks to get. Make sure you make the most of them. And that's it. And I wish you the best of luck, and I hope you really enjoy the MineCraft journey.